Fedu, common emblem for the Claude, and marksman emblem here for 1-1, which is, again, odd to see, the rare 1-1 in the post-patch meta. And just as well, yeah, everything seems to be about right.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I think that I just like the fact that Kyrie, whenever you see him play on these assassins, there's very clear ideas of what he wants to do. He even took attack speed just to help himself clear faster with more auto attacks in comparison to someone like Taz. But now let's see how this is going to play out, because Taz, he finds the collision against Kyrie to make sure that he's going to be down at least one camp.
Yep, and with that, they assert dominance, but look at Boots coming in through the Y bush. Oh, not going to be enough. Not going to be a deterrent for Evos Legends to go ahead and make quick work of the turtle. Nice pull.
Yeah, very nice pull indeed. Phantom Execution has already been expanded, so that's one ult that they don't have to worry about. In the meantime, Boots is going to open things up, making sure that Fluffy is disarmed.
Whoa!
Albert taking full damage, but doesn't die. Real world manipulation is already out. His keyboard gets the good kick on towards Taz's side, gets pushed away by Sans with a final slash, and they find the turtle, and Kyrie is able to assume a kill at the same time. Nicely played. His keyboard gets a triple knockup with the G Kundo. He's not done yet. Kyrie finally backing off.
Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Kyrie got everything he wanted alongside some takeout. A kill, first blood, as well as a turtle, and then converting through the roof, just rotating like it was just all part of the plan. Now he's going to take his orange, and Keyboy is just setting up a perimeter. This is amazing. This is a great start for Onic. Definitely very, very different from game one, and there's a kick!
Oh, once again, Keyboy finds it, should pulls out of the way, but still dies to the turret shot. Despite Kyrie taking the turtle and a kill on his way out to go, they are still going to get this snowball activated for him.
All right, now is this not what we expected, right? Albert and Brands have been alone in their lane. And despite taking to the skies, Brands was, as we panned to the camera, left to a third of his health. Now Kyrie, oh, he's in the middle of three, and no one can punish him.
Nobody can. He manages to get out, no problem whatsoever, and stops the recall coming in from Brands, allowing him to actually stay in the lane a little bit longer. And Albert, he gets a free push, but Dreams flickers forward, trying to punish him with the last bit of his mana. It does work, and he is able to get the crossbow of Tang off. He's in the middle of three, though. He tries to purify away, but no, Sans does not let him go. Kyrie picks up the kill in return.
Air Brands takes off and crashes just as quickly. But just the same, he got a kill onto Albert, and that will definitely slow Onic down. So we're approaching a few humps here. Some speed bumps for the Onic train that just took off. As I was saying, man, Kyrie said, Leo, psh, watch me.
Yeah. He was like, tickets, please. And once again, he gets back onto the Express. 10 more seconds, but in the meantime, notice that Taz is actually invading on the purple side of Onyx jungle. While they are sending a lot of members towards this top side, is that going to be the priority? They see that the turtle's coming up in a couple more seconds, and they start making their way down.
Quite deceptive. I don't think Kyrie even saw that. And if he did, he definitely made it a conscious choice. He's like, yeah, you can have my purple, but we'll try to make a play elsewhere. And the play elsewhere didn't happen. At least to not to much effect. Dream's very low. Turtle still up. Retry range.
Oh, it's getting real tight here. Final slash comes, but Taz wins out the retribution as the kick comes in. Kyrie gets on out with the Phantom Execution as Sans is able to pull Taz back. Boots secures the kill, but the real world manipulation is done a number on to Keyboy's side as Fluffy takes him out.
Wow. As soon as Keyboy falls, cool down off of Flicker, just goes down as well. He could have survived. He definitely could have survived, but just an unfortunate circumstance. Final slash comes up. This is a losing battle if I've ever seen one. Look, he still has a couple more health bars.
It's a punching bag. Boots is literally a punching bag, and Arlet can try his bestest to take him out, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Sans, he's going to be able to clear this midway, but look at the rotations that we see from Keyboy just to make sure that Albert doesn't get caught again.
Yep. Given that they've spotted each other in that bush, it'll give enough time to Brands to actually just clean up the wave and try and get back on track. Looking at their current net values, you see here that Albert is sitting out. Wait! A kick!
A kick on towards Dreams. The side gets pulled back by Sans. The real world manipulation slows him down, but now he pulls him back, and Keyboy ends up going down with Sans as well. What looked to be a good play end up being reversed on top of their heads.
And now Evos Legends are in the driver's seat. They've shrank the gold lead. They're trying to compromise Albert, make him commit to a situation wherein he can't win. We're looking at 5-5. Onyx lead has shrunk down to about 1,000. Boots wants to get a kill on a Fluffy.
I just find it here. No final slash just yet. No flicker as well. Finally, the kill falls into the hands of Boots. And this does mean this bottom tier 1 is susceptible to breaking.
All right, consolation prize for Onic, despite the very difficult things that have happened to them in the upper quarter. Now, looking at the item game, just enough time for us to do so. Another kick! Come on, Keyboy!
He is targeting. He wants it bad.
All right.
He's working with Sands at the same time to find him. This time, Sands with the Divine Judgment.
They're okay. They understand that they need the kick for this upcoming objective. Enough time for us to talk about what Albert's looking like right now. 4,200 to 4,800 for 1-1 for Brands. So, yeah, it hasn't really been easy for Albert. And Brands Airlines taken to the skies maybe twice already now in clutch moments. Definitely you're feeling that effect.
Yeah, and especially since the items are starting to stack up, these crossbow of tags are going to hurt, especially at 3 items. But in the meantime, Onic are going to have full vision as the top side gets attacked. Dreams instantly gets pulled back in towards Kyrie's clutches. Sands is able to secure that kill, and that's going to be a big power item spike for Sands.
Yep, and here in bottom lane, Taz is just hyper-focused on taking this turtle. Onic is going to trade, though. Top lane tier 1, Keyboy versus 3.
Oh, real war manipulation is also being used, so I'm expecting this tier 2 to be attacked straight away from the side of Onic and Keyboy, just mirroring the defense, watching them walk away and telling the rest of his teammates it's time to call it off.
Yep, so first turret take on Onic, but a majority of the turtles going over to Evos Legends. Now it's in Lord territory. We're past the 8-minute mark, folks. And we haven't really even seen a lane swap.
No.
It's so odd with the way that this series has been paced.
Well, to be fair, at least with Albert's side, they just broke the tier 1, right? They knew that the turtle was going to get taken away, so eventually they would have to swap the sides. But let's keep in mind, the damage is becoming very relevant, especially for people like Kyrie.
Yep, so as I call for it, they do it, right? You see that now it's Boots' turn to actually hold down the fort. But it's not going to be enough. Again, with the way Dreams has been playing the babysitter, I understand why Brands has been doing so well here in game number 2. But yeah, no, the pace that Onic is picking up on, you see Albert left there to his devices for what, a good 30, 40 seconds? Takes tier 1 immediately, but where is the fight going to happen next? Huge presence here from EOS. 5 men in the bush!
Yeah, 5 men in the bush as Dreams flickers forward, finds Keyboy, and now he has no opportunity. Even Keyboy trying to flicker away, couldn't do much about it. Not even away of the dragon, but Onic, they don't want to take this fight no more. They back away. Albert with the golden staff.
Man, what makes this worse for Onic is the fact that Keyboy spent his flicker in that engagement. What's an ult to a flicker, right? Especially looking at how Dreams, he really doesn't mind because he's rocking pulling himself together as his tier 2 talent here. So his flicker comes off much, much faster than Keyboy's. And they're going to capitalize on this. They're going to take as many major objectives as they can. Conversion through the roof. Evos Legends, despite being down a game, are aware of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, this 2K lead that Onic has, honestly, at this stage of the game, it doesn't mean that they've hit their power spike, right? We're expecting this power spike to come around the 33, 32K mark for mainly the cores of the side of Onic Esports, right? And from EVOS Legends side, they don't mind playing this slow. It's all about finding those big pickoffs.
Yep, I'm still looking for that big ticket RWM. The big ticket RWM hasn't happened yet, 10 minutes in. A lot of these have been RWMs to try and lock down a target's already dying anyways. So Onic at least understand that that's something that they got going for them. DJ already on Sans, so he has a big -1 confirmed suppression, not even CC, confirmed suppression on 1. I wonder if he's going to come into play here as they both jockey for the Lord.
I mean, Dreams, he's 7 seconds away until his flicker is available, so that might just be the play. But Sans, on the other hand, he can't afford to die in this really awkward spot. It's tough. EVOS Legends just posturing so very well right now, and Onic not biting onto the bait just yet as top side slowly but surely builds up.
Oh, they're sending Boots to check these bushes, and now he bites down on the Fluffy. I wonder if this is a worthy investment. Lord here at 1/3 of its health. Taz holding down the fort. His retribution is sharp as ever. but also Kyrie. He's aware.
Oh.
Conceal!
He finds a Divine Judgment on towards Hijime. He's taken out instantaneously, but Albert himself is also chunked. Now, it has to be the Sacrificial Lamb. Keyboy falls as Kyrie unable to get any damage whatsoever onto relevant targets.
1 for 1. A mid laner for a roamer. But what made this a harder call to make, who took the dub here, is the fact that Albert suffered way too much damage for him to be a contributing part of that team fight. Yeah, he gets to reset. Yeah, he gets to go ahead and get some lifesteal down. But are they ready for it? Oh, it looks like they want to?
I mean, look at Boots. He's literally a juggernaut. Walking up, all three look at him, and he's like, square up, bruh. Who wants it first?
Oh, come get it, he says, as Fluffy finds an angle. Mind you, Fluffy has a final slash. This is a dangerous go!
Ooh, Albert with the BMI is able to get out just in time. Meanwhile, Sans is going to get that push off. And Hijime is already back. 1/3 of the HP. Keyboy kicks away Taz and allows Kyrie to secure the Lord. In the meantime, Keyboy has done his job and is willing to buy more time for his team.
And Keyboy once more dies a 6th time in this 12-minute game. He has been a scapegoat. He has been a G. He has been that dude, all right? He's had your back. And so far, Onic keeping this lead here, now about 3K. This is all that matters. This is exactly the way you play a show in this situation.
Exactly. It feels like good guy Boots and as well as Keyboy just swap shoes for a moment. Wait, conceal happening on the bottom side of the map. Boots is in some trouble, but it doesn't matter because Sans is the main target. Switching over to that Winter Truncheon is going to be great, but it doesn't change the fact that he is gone for good, even though the Lord is pushing by. Kyrie finds a solo kill onto Hijime this entire time as Evos Legends left him out to dry.
Touché. A mid laner for a mid laner. That doesn't change the fact that the waves have been enhanced. So Onic definitely has map priority, but wait! Oh, Albert, by the skin of his teeth, gets away via BMI.
Really good BMI. Hops over the wall as well. He is running for his life. In the meantime, at least he will be able to get the orange buff for himself. Another 2 minutes until we are seeing the next neutral pop up.
Big few moment right there. And these few moments are going to be coming in en masse as we go in later through the game. Death timers are going to come up. They're going to exponentially grow. And once this next Lord comes in a minute and a half, that'll be a Lord that'll crash onto a major objective. I'd give a very honest rate here for Onic to take it. Maybe 60-40. It's not even a 50-50. It's not even all that favored. But wait, they find an angle on a kick!
Oh my goodness, and Keyboy doesn't go for the second part of it. The crossbow of tag is gonna chunk 2 out. That's all he needs. It's all that's said and done. The final slash, but Kyrie's able to dodge the phantom execution. Kyrie able to find the kill regardless. They've lost all 4 of their members in the process, but he wanted to make sure that Brands knows his place.
And just like that, the numbers skew over to Evos Legends. Is that not the second time in this series that Brands played possum? Brands, I swore, could have died, but much like he did in game 1, wherein Keyboy and Kyrie found an angle in the back, he played him, fam. He played him. He said, "Psych! I'm the one who's gonna take the skies." I mean, he does die eventually, but not before he takes down 4 from Onic.
It feels so bad because he was able to cleanse himself out of the second part of the Way of the Dragon. Literally midair, he stops and is like, wow, I'm in perfect position, a crossbow of terror.
Yeah.
All I just need is 1 more stack.
He was in midair, had 1 more basic attack. He didn't even have to land. He didn't even have to land. It looked like he didn't even land.
It literally, he threw his first ability out. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's literally exactly it. But with a crossbow attack like that, you need to respect it. And Onic realized, man, that's way more damage than I was expecting there.
Yep, and again, just to give this 1-1 a chance in the late game, you see here that Brands has already considered building Athena's shield. So he's on his way there. That's his last item en route, and that should allow for him to do what he did there in that last engagement, is to play possum, allow for maybe a kick or 2, whatever CC comes his way, and then just take to the skies from there.
Yeah.
Make like R. Kelly.
Oh, wait! He finds it. Keyboy gets pulled back by the Divine Judgment. He's already got the crossbow of tank ready. Brands is walking up, but backs down. Very good decision. Sands was about to pincer him. Bones finds him in the back line. They don't want to give him the procs just yet, but Brands can heal off of this wave. RWM is going to lock him down, but it really isn't going to do too much yet. Big ultimates are down, and Onic have an opportunity. If Albert can find a blazing duet of a lifetime, Fluffy gets disarmed. Final slash to slow him down. He still has the immortality as Taz is brought down to 50% of his HP. Kyrie is going to start walking forward, and now Brands, he knows what he has to do. He's got to punch out Taz as fast as he can. He doesn't have the help bar, and finally he goes down. It's going to be a crossbow attack as Albert goes in with the Winds of Nature into the blazing duet.
Lord goes, it's boots for Taz, and they're not done. Kyrie, he's gonna try and sign his name on the Land of Dawn.
He's doing it all over again with the endless battle, and Powered Autos takes 2 out with him.
Shing, shing, shing.
Oh, wow. For some reason, Kyrie just always seems to make the play of the century. Everyone is put low perfectly. Onic sets him up, and the rest is whether Kyrie can finish it.
Yep. Man. That was, it's relatively low kill score for what usually Kyrie does when Kyrie does Kyrie things. But just the same, folks, take into consideration that this game, this whole series, matter of fact, has been relatively slow paced. So take that for what you will. 2023 Rumble in the Jungle, SPS Challenge Finals group stage. It's just the lay of the land. DJ on the one.
Oh, Keyboy gets Final Slash all the way back into towards the base side. He tries to get away, but dies to the crossbow of time regardless. And now, with the Lord already cracked down on an inhibitor, I think Onic have they had enough? Do they want to still keep going for this? Taz locks one down, but Boots, he's a punching bag. He can take as many shots as he wants. Taz ends up dying regardless to the damage from Albert. Real world manipulation trades from both sides. Sands, and as well as Hijime. How long can he take it as he gets burned down from the elite ignition? It's not good. He continues to move forward, and now he backs away. Finally, Onic have taken enough inhibitors, and they give it all up. Oh my goodness. Oh, Hijime has Impure Rage. My bad.
They paid the iron price. It was off of the G-dubs, man. It was a glowing one, but regardless, the same thing happened. He burnt up, and Sans overstayed his welcome, but just the same, they paid the iron price. They took the inhibitors the hard way by putting their bodies on the line.
I think it's worth it at the end of the day, right? 2 inhibitors down, and especially it's not the mid inhibitor, it's the side inhibitor, so they can guarantee the Lord comes on one of these sides.
And it's in a position wherein Lord wasn't out yet, nor could there have been a fatal clap back from Evos Legend. So yeah, I agree with you. It's not as bad as it could have been, and it's what needed to happen. But wait, because steel play coming from Keyboy.
Oh, he gets the kick, but Fluffy flickers out of there. Worth it. Away of the Dragon, forward flicker from Fluffy. Going to be more than what they could ask for. In the meantime, we are noticing that some of the housekeeping is getting slowed down. This just shows that, unfortunately, if you are playing that Masha, wow, Dreams is going pretty deep in there with that conceal. He sees Sans. Oh, it's a trust instantaneously. He wants it. Keyboy tries to get the kick. He is with a third hit on the G. Kundo knocks him up, but it's too late as Albert goes with the blazing duet. Takes out Brad, but Brad is in the back. Keyboy gets to live, but Brad gets to keep on fighting with some nature from both sides. Both marksmen trying their best. Boots finishes him off with the thunderclap. Kyrie able to hold on. Immortality broken. Taz back in the fight, but Kyrie is going to dodge it. No way. He's still alive. He's still alive after everything that has happened. And Fluffy, he's not going to let him go. Keyboy is just taking his time against Taz. But look at the mid lane. It's getting pushed out. The inhibitor is about to break, and they just want to keep on going.
Albert! Watch him. No one's going to stop him. The base is going to go.
That's a GG. Well played for Onic Esports. Albert on Marksman. Don't forget about him.
2-0. The sweep coming in, but it was not easy.